today we're going to use this new palette I got with some sparkly black, some matte black, some silver, sparkle, and some regular silver. First we're going to start like every other time, putting on the foundation. I'm going to be using Wet n Wild's Photo Focus in Shell Ivory. I'm also going to be using a Maybelline Fit Me to help mix and make the correct color. So this one is classic ivory, and the difference in the colors is why you really need to, you know, look and try them out. These are both bought when I went, oh, they both say ivory, we're good. This one blends in the best to my skin, but it leaves a little bit of a yellow tone. So I've just started mixing them. It's just easier. Now we're going to go in with Wet n Wild's little stick, do my contour. I'm going to be going and doing some highlights for a friend's daughter today. She's turning 15 and she wants to have highlights done. So I said I'd come out and do it. But, you know, I can't go looking crazy. So, this is by Wet n Wild as well. It's their concealer stick, and it's in the lightest shade that they sell it in. Fair beige. You see why these names are a little weird? It's fair beige. You would expect to be darker than ivory, but it's not. This one is ivory. It's from a different brand completely. Look at the difference. You really gotta just hope and pray and try, and once you find a brand you like, that you know the colors, stick with it. Now we're gonna go in with Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder for the baking. And you just wanna, you know, pile that on right around your cheekbone, side of your nose. Let this sit while you do your eyeshadow. That way any fallout you can brush off easily. It also helps brighten up your face in these spots when you brush it off. It stays a little lighter. I'm going to go in with just a basic cream color to set the base. That way I have a nice base coat. Then I'm going to go in with this new palette, which is by Fantasy Makers, also Wet n Wild, so it's Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers. If you can't tell a little pattern here, I like Wet n Wild. I like their stuff. It seems to work really well. I'm going to take some of this black, and we're going to start going in on the corner of the eye, right here. And you can see just how pigmented that is. Once I've got that on all the way, I'm going to take a little blender brush and we're going to start working it out. Softening those lines. Kind of blur it out. Alright, we're going to go back in and we're going to grab some of this silver now. Not the sparkle, but the regular silver. Alright, now that we're done with the base look on both eyes, now it's time to have fun with these. I'm going to do the black one first. And then I'm going to go in with the silver. Same concept. Now, I'm going to go with the Snap Scara from Maybelline, because like I said the other day, I really like how it comes right off when I use my makeup wipes. Doesn't smear across my face. And we're just trying to make the eyelashes not be white to go under your press-ons and your actual lashes, your strip lashes. And again, I'm going to use Duo glass glue. It's black, so in case you miss, you don't really, notice too much if you're wearing liner. I'm not going to do liner today because, well, this eyeshadow is so dark, you'll never see it anyways on the sides. So, we're just going to use the lashes. Give it a few seconds to dry and get a little tacky. And then right in on your lash line. Make sure it's all set, and boom, lash. Alright, eyelashes are done. I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow. I'll go ahead and use the one in the new palette today, the regular black, because it's so dark. And I'm going to darken up my my eyebrow. There's enough hair there. So I just follow a natural brow. I have my slit. So to make sure that stays like that, just go like that. Red eyeshadow from Smine. Got it on Amazon. It was real cheap. And fill in my red side. Just like that. I'm going to go in and wipe away all this powder. Then we're going to go back in with bronzer. My poor little beat up palette. Darkest color it has right here on the side. Very lightly though, so that it doesn't create a streak. Small circle motions again to help it buff and not just create a streak. I always like to go like this just to make sure I got it nice and smooth. Then we're going to go in with a blush since I don't have one. I used the red eyeshadow again. Just kind of dabbing it and dabbing it. Little circles, little rub, nice rosy cheek. Like that. Gonna make sure everything's nice and smooth. No extra powder anywhere. Lips, and we'll be done. Today I'm going to use my Believe lipstick. Again, as you can see, it says Dollar General. I get everything from the dollar store or the drugstore. Move my lip rings out of the way, so it makes it a little easier. And apply. And just like that, my look for the day is done. Take down my hair.
After all these years, your big bad high school bully finally apologized.
And I'm all done. Hope y'all enjoyed it.